Hello, guys, and welcome to Magical Time. I hope you're doing well. In today's reading, we are going to look into next 3 days and see what the tarot has to say about the important decisions and opportunities coming your way. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're ready, let's dive straight into the reading. Let's take some oracle cards as well. On the day one, there is mental clarity as well as being in the leadership position, being, undefeatable. That feeling is there. By the second day, you may feel a little bit drained or swayed by the waves. There is no one stopping you still. You're in the flow. You're in the flow of things, but there is a lot of mental process going on. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're thinking about it because you're deciding where I will have to go, where I'm going to land, what am I going to do. Okay, this is happening because your higher self is activated. Higher self gives you guidance about what am I going to do, what was I meant to do, and how will I be able to achieve it. You are getting those downloads, and because of that, you are feeling like, I don't know, I'm being swayed and the boat is not really in my control, but I can see where I have to go. You're trying to control the tides, which is not really possible. You cannot control everything. You can control only the boat and yourself and your emotions, okay, which you are going to face on the third day. On the third day, you will have to retreat and think, how are the downloads swaying my emotions? Why is it happening? And if it is happening, should I let it happen? That is your energy on the third day. Third day, you will retreat, you will guard yourself because you feel vulnerable. Not because you are vulnerable, because you feel that you are vulnerable. Once a lot of information is being processed at the same time, your system feels vulnerable. Not because you are vulnerable, because you feel that you are not guarded enough. But you are guarded with the very first card. This is the Empress. She is the owner of the garden. She knows when the harvest is going to come because she sows the seeds herself. And even if she doesn't have to plow the land and do everything by herself, she knows when the right time for harvest is. So there are going to be a lot of downloads for the purpose and the processes as well. That you achieve your goal, you have to reach to the shore. In the process of reaching your shore, you may have to retreat a little bit and think about how the actions that you're taking or the mental efforts that you're putting in are swaying your emotions. If you feel unguarded, if you feel vulnerable, remember and reconnect to your higher self, your Empress energy. That will keep you guarded and grounded. That will help you reach that shore and be safe. You will not feel vulnerable, at least. You will feel guarded instead. Reconnect to your higher self. Reconnect to your Empress energy. The one which knows why you had started the project, as well as the one which knows where I will have to go and what do I have to do to reach the shore, and why have I started this journey in the first place. So she knows. You will have to reconnect with that energy. And with the 8 of Cups, I feel you are giving yourself that time. Maybe you feel vulnerable, maybe you feel unguarded, maybe you don't feel secure, but your higher self is activated. With the Empress, with this card, we are pointed to that. So if your higher self is activated, there is no need for this energy. This energy is not at all needed. Take some time out. If you feel drained, if you feel that the water is swaying and your boat is tilting towards the other side, which you don't want to go, then retreat. Think about your emotions. Think why I have started this journey, from where have I begun, and to where I have to reach. That will encourage you to take the next step. We will see one more guidance card from the Gods and the Goddesses deck. Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. King of Dharma. Very beautiful, the images. The meditation which is suggested is, I repeatedly bow down to the pleasing form of Ram, who destroys all danger and bestows all benedictions. Here is the mantra, if you want to chant it. And the blessings which are brought to you by Lord Ram are fidelity in marriage, obedience as virtue, security, name and status, and adherence to truth, keeping one's word. Okay. So if you want more guidance, just pray to Lord Ram and seek what it's like to be the true emperor or empress of your kingdom, because you are going to ultimately decide the fate of this boat and the passengers on board with it. Okay, so you will have to have the guidance, and the downloads are needed. It's going to happen. You don't need to be swayed. Your emotions are if they are getting swayed, you will have to remember the purpose. Okay, because your higher self is activated, you will be able to reconnect with it. If not, if you feel they are too intimidating, retreat, and tell yourself that what I have done is good enough, and what I will be able to do does not depend on whatever I have done up till now. I can do whatever is possible. I will do whatever is doable by me. Okay? And with Lord Rama, you can always count on him. I think we all need his blessings, and he is a secured king. He does not need others to tell him that he is the king. So I think we should learn from him that this is a guarded energy. This is not vulnerability. This is a guarded energy. So this is what the guidance is. If you found this reading helpful, hopefully we can meet again in the next reading. Thank you for joining in, and bye.